Tammy Webster with Riding Rodeo Connection. I'm here at the Tarleton Rodeo College with one of the coaches, Craig Wisehart. Craig, why don't you tell me a little bit about just your job here and how long you've been doing it?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming out. My job here is basically running the facilities, keeping animals alive in their proper health, and keeping the arenas maintained and getting them ready for practice on a daily basis, and taking care of anything that needs fixed, and just helping with assisting with rough stock practices and roping practices.
Now, you actually ride yourself also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what events do you compete in?
Just in the bareback riding and the PRCA.
Okay, now how long have you been doing that?
About 5 years now.
Now, how did you come to Tarleton?
I came here to rodeo for Mark Eakin on the college team, and turned out I liked it a little bit, so I stayed.
Now, how many students do y'all have here?
There's 114 on the team.
Now, how does that break down as far as each event, just an estimate?
The majority is going to be in the timed event end. A lot of team ropers, calf ropers, and a lot of breakaways. We have a select handful of rough stock, bareback bronc riders and bull riders.
Okay. Now, what do y'all offer here that would be something that would get somebody to want to come here versus another college?
It'd have to be our winning tradition. You look at the last 5 years that Mark's been coach, the head coach. It's just we win, and that's our goal, is to win.
Now, tell us a little bit about the coaching staff. Who all's out here that's leading this team?
Mark Eakin is the mastermind behind it all. Kind of scares me how much he knows about rodeo. That's one of the main reasons I came back, is to learn a little bit more from him before I go on anywhere else. And then we also have Tippa Smith, who's kind of on the women's side of the coaching.
Okay. As far as the schedule, when do y'all usually compete or practice? Kind of how does that work?
The weeks we don't have a college rodeo, our practice schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we rope, and Wednesday we buck horses. And also on Wednesday they run barrels and practice goats.
Now, as far as competition, where do y'all usually compete at?
They're all over Northwest Texas, and we have one in New Mexico, Portales, New Mexico. But for the majority, they're in Northwest Texas, and we're about the furthest south here.
Okay, now is the competition just within colleges itself, or do y'all go to other events?
Most of the students on the team compete in the PRCA and then other local jackpots. They're always trying to go, which is good because they can only get so much practice time in, so more experience on the road makes them more seasoned for the college rodeos.
Okay. About how many competitions do you think the college does in itself?
In the Southwest region, we have 10 college rodeos for the year.
Okay. Now, just a little bit about the facilities here. Tell us what you have here, and I know you have several pens back here. We have some horses, some different calves, but tell us a little about the livestock you have here in the pens and what's here at the arena.
Yes, ma'am. We throughout the year we run through about 150 roping calves, and we have 20 to 30 roping steers, and then we also have our own bucking horses, 10 to 15 head on times, and we also have other people bring bucking horses in and bulls for the students to get on. But this barn here is what holds the facility, keeps them dry, and then the roping arenas are just behind them.
We're joined now with the head coach, Mark Eakin, here, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what's going on this week with some roping competition.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to have the Jordan Freeman Memorial Roping. It was taking place before I even came to be a coach 5 years ago here, and the last 2 years it's raised over $10,000 for scholarships for us. On Saturday we're going to have lots of breakaway and tie-down roping from 12 and under all the way to the open. There's a 13 to 15 and a 16 to 19. We're having 4 match ropings. Starts at 9 o'clock, and then on Sunday we're having 3 team ropings, 9, a 12 slide, and a 14 slide. So Sunday will be a full packed day with us too. So, and it's all at the Lone Star.
Well, wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, if someone just wanted to contact you or just keep up with you, Facebook, websites, where would they find you?
Yes, ma'am. Tarleton Rodeo has a Facebook page, and then also just tarleton.edu. Ma'am, thank you.
This is Tammy Webster with Riding Rodeo Connection.